On the Health Watch tonight and March is Colon Cancer Screening Awareness Month, aimed at getting people 50 and older to get themselves checked out. Nobody enjoys getting a colonoscopy, but getting one could save your life.
I'll ask you to sign this agreement for anesthesia.
Jeff Pine knows the drill. This is not his first colonoscopy. His first, several years ago, when he was 54, saved his life.
Got woken up right after the procedure, and doctor said, "Hey, you need to come to my office. As soon as they release you here, we need to talk."
The doctor told Jeff he had colon cancer, stage 3. He underwent surgery and 6 months of chemo. Thankfully, he is now cancer-free, but he has an elevated risk of getting it again, so he's been getting screened once a year.
Not that big a deal in the scheme of things. It's your life. It's worth doing the screening.
Jeff's gastroenterologist is Dr. Gary Luckman.
Good news is you did great, and we're going to make sure you continue to do great.
More people die from colon cancer each year than either breast or prostate cancer. And colon cancer is also the most preventable if patients start getting screened at age 50.
If you wait to have symptoms, then your chance of a full cure is much lower than if we find it in a routine screening.
Colonoscopies allow doctors to find and remove polyps that could one day turn into cancer. For most patients, having a colonoscopy once every 10 years is enough. For Jeff and others with elevated risk, either because of past disease or family history, they need screenings more frequently.
Here comes your cocktail.
Debbie Bowes time. So we call this milk of amnesia.
The patient is put to sleep for the procedure. He won't remember any part of it. The least pleasant part, though, is the prep beforehand, which requires patients to take laxatives to clean the colon.
That is the base of the cecum.
A long, flexible tube called an endoscope allows the doctor to see the colon. There's a camera and a light at the end.
Everything looks nice and clean.
Dr. Luckman is happy with what he sees. No polyps.
He was 54 when the cancer was diagnosed. If he had come in at 50, I can guarantee you that it would have been a polyp and I would have taken it out. And that would have been it. No surgery. So he's lucky. It could have taken his life. Luckily, he didn't. It didn't.
A half hour after the procedure, Jeff is awake and happy to hear the results. Now, instead of once a year, his doctor says he only needs to be screened once every 3 years.
Very easy. There's no big deal to it. It's not a big deal considering the alternative, which is death and cancer. This is well worth it. And doctors tell us that African Americans have an earlier onset of colon cancer risk, so screenings should start at the age of 45. You're also at elevated risk if you're obese or if you smoke. But remember, colon cancer is preventable, so get yourself screened.